Welcome to Twig Your Man channel. Today we're diving into 10 powerful strategies inspired by Stoicism that can transform your mornings and, ultimately, your life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In a world constantly pulling us in different directions, imagine having the power to find inner peace and happiness, no matter the circumstances. This video isn't just about ancient wisdom, it's about applying it to your life today, to face the chaos of the modern world with calm and purpose. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by life's noise or struggled to find a moment's peace, stick around. This could be the video that changes everything for you. This may sound like a fancy term, but it's actually a beautifully simple idea from Japan. It's about finding the perfect intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. This is your unique reason for being. Imagine waking up each day with a clear purpose that excites you, making the idea of hitting snooze irrelevant. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just about facing life's difficulties with a stiff upper lip. He believed in the idea that we're all here to play our part and contribute something meaningful. He encouraged us to see each day as a chance to fulfill our role with integrity and passion. 1. Find your ikigai. Now, consider this in the context of ikigai. It's not just about finding what you love. It's about aligning it with what the world needs and what you're good at. That's where the magic happens. But how do you start uncovering your ikigai? It begins with some self-reflection. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What am I skilled at? What does the world need from me? What can I get paid for? It's okay if the answers don't come immediately. This is about the journey, exploring different aspects of your life and interests and seeing where they intersect. This search for your ikigai isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's about laying the foundation for a life rich in meaning and satisfaction. When you align your daily actions with your deeper purpose, even the mundane tasks gain significance. Your relationships improve because you're more present and engaged. Your creativity thrives because you're aligned with your true passions. And overall, happiness becomes more of a constant companion than a fleeting visitor. So, as you think about setting your alarm for tomorrow morning, consider what ikigai means for you. What could make you eager to leap out of bed and start the day? Remember, this isn't about an overnight transformation. It's a process, a gentle unfolding. And as Marcus Aurelius would remind us, it's about doing the work day by day with dedication and honor. Finding your ikigai isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's about embracing your role in the larger tapestry of life and contributing your unique thread to the ever-evolving human story. 2. Prepare for your morning. The ancient Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasized that our actions should be purposeful, not just random acts, but deliberate steps guided by our inner compass. This philosophy perfectly applies to how we prepare for the day ahead, starting the night before. The quality of your morning begins with how you spend your evening. It might be tempting to binge watch your favorite series late into the night or scroll through social media until your eyes blur, but consider how that affects the next day. Your brain needs time to unwind, process the day's events, and recharge for what's ahead. That's where a solid pre-sleep routine comes into play. Imagine treating your evening routine with the same care and intention as you would any other important part of your life. This isn't about strict self-discipline that drains the fun out of your evenings. It's about creating a space that supports your well-being and aligns with your goals for the next day. For instance, limiting screen time an hour before bed isn't about depriving yourself of relaxation. It's about signaling to your mind that it's time to wind down, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up refreshed. Planning a bit for the next day can also make a big difference. It could be as simple as jotting down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. This small act sets a clear direction, helping you wake up with a sense of purpose. This is where the Stoic mindset shines. It's about recognizing what's within our control and letting go of what isn't. We might not control every detail of our day, but we can influence how we start it. And don't overlook the benefits of deep breathing or meditation to calm the mind. This practice isn't just fluff. It's a powerful tool that signals to your body it's time to rest. Inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly reduces stress, lowers your heart rate, and prepares your body for a deep, restorative sleep. It's like pressing the reset button, ensuring you wake up not just physically refreshed, but also mentally and emotionally ready for the day. 3. Avoid distraction after waking up. In today's always-on world, this might sound like a Herculean task, but it's absolutely vital for setting the tone of your entire day. Picture this: the first moments of your morning, untainted by the digital clamor of emails, social media notifications, or the buzzing news cycle. It's just you, your thoughts, and the serene quiet of the dawn. That's not just refreshing, it's empowering. Marcus Aurelius was a strong advocate for living with intention and focus. He wasn't distracted by the notifications of ancient Rome, and believe me, he had his share of distractions. Instead, he emphasized the importance of concentrating on the present moment and the task at hand. He knew something that's even more relevant today. The quality of your attention determines the quality of your life. So how do we apply this ancient wisdom in the modern age? First, it's about creating a morning space that's intentionally free from digital distractions. This isn't about shunning technology, but rather choosing not to let it dictate the start of your day. It's tempting to roll over and immediately check your phone, but that instantly puts you in a reactive state, responding to the demands and dramas of the external world. Instead, give yourself the gift of a peaceful start. Imagine dedicating the first hour of your day to activities that nourish your soul and sharpen your mind. Maybe it's reading, meditating, journaling, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee as you gaze out the window. This isn't wasted time. It's an investment in your well-being. By avoiding distractions, you're not just avoiding stress. You're actively creating a reservoir of peace and focus that you'll draw from throughout the day. Making the most of your mornings isn't about adding more to your to-do list. It's about subtracting the noise that doesn't serve you. It's about prioritizing what truly matters before the day's demands start pulling at your attention. This is where the Stoic practice of focusing on what's within your control comes into play. You might not be able to control the flood of emails waiting for you, but you can control how and when you choose to engage with them. So tomorrow, challenge yourself to start the day on your own terms. Resist the temptation to jump into the digital world first thing. Instead, ground yourself in the present moment, enjoying the peace and potential that the morning offers. Remember, each day is a new chance to live more intentionally, more calmly, and more aligned with the person you want to become. Let's make our mornings a testament to that goal, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and a clear focus on what truly matters.
4. Wake up consistently. At its core, Stoicism is about recognizing what we can control and acting with virtue and intention in those areas. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just about enduring life's difficulties with a stiff upper lip. They advocated for actively engaging with life, taking charge of our actions and mindset. Consistently waking up early is a practice that embodies this philosophy. It's a statement that we control how we start our day, that we're not at the mercy of whims or external pressures. Building a life, as Stoicism suggests, step by step, with satisfaction in each action is a powerful idea. It reminds us that big changes start with small, consistent actions. Waking up at the same time each morning might seem minor, but it's a key habit that sets the tone for everything else. It's about creating a stable foundation for your day, where you're not rushing from the moment you wake up but starting with a sense of control and purpose. But here's the thing, staying consistent is tough. It's supposed to be. The first few days of trying to wake up at the same time every morning can feel like an uphill battle. Your bed will seem more comfortable than ever, and hitting the snooze button just one more time can be incredibly tempting. This is where the Stoic practice of perseverance comes in. It's about reminding yourself why you're doing this, and about the person you're becoming through this discipline. It's about looking past the immediate comfort and focusing on the long-term benefits this habit will bring into your life. Becoming a morning person isn't just about the mornings themselves. It's about embodying the qualities that make you resilient, focused, and intentional throughout your day. It's a practice in self-mastery, aligning your actions with your values, and cultivating the kind of life you want to live, one morning at a time. So how do we make consistency our friend? Start by setting a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself why waking up at a specific time is important to you. Is it to have more quiet time in the morning for reading or meditation? Is it to exercise, or simply to start your day in a more relaxed and controlled manner? Then create an environment that supports this habit. Maybe it's going to bed a bit earlier to ensure you get enough sleep, or keeping your curtains slightly open to let natural light wake you up gently. And when it gets tough, remember the Stoic belief in the power of our own will and the importance of acting according to our principles. Each morning that you wake up at your chosen time, you're not just starting your day, you're reinforcing a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to living a life of intention and purpose. 5. Take it easy. Amidst all this talk of discipline, consistency, and waking up with the sun, it's crucial to remember one thing. We're human. Being human means we're complex creatures who often prefer the path of least resistance and instant gratification. This is why starting new habits like transforming our mornings can initially feel challenging. Yet, there's something liberating about acknowledging this fact. It's not a flaw, it's just part of the human experience. Let's apply some Stoicism to this concept. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-compassion and understanding, along with the need for discipline and resilience. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be patient and forgiving with his own shortcomings. He understood that beating oneself up for every mistake wasn't the path to growth. Instead, he believed in recognizing our errors, learning from them, and then letting them go. This approach is crucial when we're trying to establish new morning routines, or any habit for that matter. The first few days or weeks can be tough. Your alarm goes off, and every fiber of your being wants to stay cozy in bed. And let's face it, there will be days when you give in to that desire. That's okay. The key is what you do next. Do you beat yourself up, spiraling into guilt and self-criticism? Or do you take a breath, forgive yourself, and see the next morning as a fresh opportunity to try again? Forgiving yourself and being patient are not signs of weakness. They are indicators of strength and wisdom. They mean you're in it for the long haul, ready to handle the ups and downs with grace. This Stoic practice of self-compassion is about understanding our nature, working with it, and gently nudging ourselves towards the habits and life we aspire to. Moreover, taking it easy isn't about making excuses or allowing ourselves to continually fall short of our goals. It's about recognizing that growth is a process filled with learning curves and setbacks. It's about understanding that each new day brings new challenges and opportunities, and it's in this daily renewal that we find our strength and resilience. So, as you work on embracing early mornings or any new habit, remember to be gentle with yourself. Celebrate the small wins, learn from the setbacks, and approach each day with a mindset ready to try again. This isn't just about becoming a morning person.
It's about developing a mindset prepared to tackle life's challenges with a mix of determination and kindness. 6. Practice discipline. Think about the simple act of placing your alarm clock across the room. It's not just about making it harder to hit snooze. It's a declaration. It's a commitment to start the day on your terms, to get up despite the comfort of your bed. It's a small act of defiance against the inertia of sleep and comfort, a step towards starting the day with intention. Similarly, making your bed each morning might seem like a trivial task, especially when you're the only one who will see it. Yet, it's more than just smoothing sheets and fluffing pillows. It's an exercise in care, a way of telling yourself that your environment and how you interact with it matters. It's about creating a space that reflects the order and respect you're cultivating within yourself. These small victories, as Marcus Aurelius would likely argue, are the building blocks of a disciplined life. They're the everyday choices that, while easy to overlook, cumulatively shape our character. Each time you choose to do these little things, you're casting a vote for the type of person you want to be. You're choosing to be someone who values discipline, order, and respect for oneself and one's surroundings. But why focus on these small acts? Because they're within everyone's reach. Not all of us can control the major events in our lives, the upheavals, the unexpected turns, but we can control how we respond to the start of each day, how we treat our immediate surroundings, and how we prime ourselves for whatever lies ahead. This is Stoicism in action, focusing on what's in our power to control and letting go of what isn't. Moreover, these practices aren't just about building discipline for discipline's sake. They're about cultivating a mindset that's prepared for life's bigger challenges. If you can commit to these small acts of discipline, you're training yourself to uphold your commitments in more significant areas. You're sharpening your ability to follow through, to remain steady in the face of adversity, and to approach life with a calm, collected demeanor, qualities that define the Stoic ideal. So, as you consider the role of discipline in your life, start small. Look for those everyday opportunities to practice self-control and order. Remember, it's in these moments, in the quiet of the morning when you decide to rise and face the day with intention, that your character is forged. These practices are not just chores or tasks. They're rituals, imbuing your day with purpose and your life with a sense of direction and meaning. 7. Accountability partner. The idea here is simple yet profoundly impactful. Sharing your goals with someone who not only supports you but also holds you accountable can significantly amplify your chances of success. It transforms a personal journey into a shared adventure, making the path to fulfilling your morning routine and ultimately your life's purpose less daunting and more enjoyable. Think of your accountability partner as your ally in the pursuit of self-improvement. This person is there to remind you of your commitments when the warmth of your bed feels too comforting to leave in the early hours. They're there to encourage you when progress seems slow and to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. This relationship is a two-way street. It's about mutual support and encouragement, grounded in the understanding that we're all striving to be the best versions of ourselves. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, often emphasize the importance of community and relationships in the development of character and virtue. They believed in the power of wisdom shared, in learning from one another, and in the strength that comes from knowing you're not alone in your struggles. Finding an accountability partner in today's world is a nod to this timeless wisdom, recognizing that while the journey towards self-discipline and purpose is personal, it need not be solitary. Moreover, an accountability partner can help you identify blind spots in your routine or approach that you might not notice on your own. They can offer fresh perspectives and insights that can drive your growth in unexpected ways. This partnership is about more than just checking if you woke up on time or completed your morning meditation. It's about having meaningful conversations about what's working, what isn't, and how you can support each other in making adjustments. So how do you find an accountability partner? Look for someone who shares your commitment to growth and self-improvement. This could be a friend, family member, or even a colleague. The key is to choose someone you trust, someone with whom you can be open and honest about your goals, struggles, and successes. Once you've found that person, be clear about what you're hoping to achieve and what kind of support you need. Set up regular check-ins and be there for each other, offering encouragement, advice, and, when needed, a gentle push to stay on track. Remember, finding an accountability partner is about more than just external motivation. It's about building a relationship that inspires and uplifts both of you. It's about creating a shared space where honesty, vulnerability, and mutual support are valued and nurtured. In this space, your morning routines and broader life goals become intertwined in a collective effort to live a more intentional, disciplined, and fulfilling life. 8. Remember death. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality is a call to action, urging us to live our lives with purpose and intention. It encourages us to avoid wasting time on trivialities and focus on creating a meaningful legacy. Every morning when we wake up, we're given a new opportunity to engage with life meaningfully, contribute positively to the world around us, and pursue personal growth and fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius often wrote in his meditations about the fleeting nature of life, emphasizing the importance of living virtuously and making the most of the time we have. This wasn't meant to be somber. Instead, it was a liberating realization that freed him from petty concerns and allowed him to focus on his duties as emperor and as a human being striving for virtue. The idea is that by keeping the end in mind, we're more likely to live with purpose and clarity, prioritizing what truly matters. Remembering death in the context of our morning routines changes how we approach each day. It's not just another day, it's a gift, not guaranteed to anyone. This realization can profoundly affect how we choose to spend our time, the activities we engage in, the relationships we nurture, and the legacy we strive to build. It's a reminder to live fully, love deeply, and leave the world a little better than we found it. Moreover, this Stoic practice helps us keep perspective in the face of life's inevitable challenges and setbacks. When we remember that our time is limited, daily annoyances and obstacles lose much of their power over us. We become more resilient, more focused on our long-term goals, and less likely to be thrown off course by temporary difficulties. It's a practice that fosters gratitude for the present moment and inspires us to make the most of it. So how can we incorporate this Stoic principle into our daily lives? Start with a moment of reflection each morning. Think of the day ahead as a blank canvas, an opportunity to contribute positively to your life story and to those around you. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I'm choosing to spend it? This doesn't mean living in a constant state of existential crisis, but rather cultivating a deep appreciation for the now, for the opportunity to live, learn, and love. By embracing the Stoic practice of remembering death, we're not focusing on the end but on the present and how we choose to live each day. It's a powerful antidote to complacency and a reminder to live with intention, purpose, and gratitude. So let's start each morning with the awareness that it is a gift, an opportunity to craft a life rich in meaning and aligned with our deepest values. This is the essence of living stoically, making the most of our finite time in this world to create a lasting legacy. 9. Negative visualization. We're often told to focus on the positive, to visualize success and happiness to attract them into our lives. However, the Stoics, with their profound wisdom, offer a different perspective that is both practical and empowering. Negative visualization isn't about being pessimistic. It's a tool for building resilience, preparing for challenges, and ultimately appreciating the present moment more deeply. The core of this practice is to occasionally imagine the challenges, losses, or difficulties you might face in life. This could be anything from minor setbacks like missing a bus or experiencing a rainy day to more significant hardships like losing a job or a loved one. The goal isn't to dwell on these scenarios in a way that causes fear or anxiety, but to mentally prepare for how you would handle such situations if they arise. This process of visualization helps you become emotionally and mentally ready, making you less likely to be thrown off course by life's inevitable ups and downs. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus believed that by contemplating the temporary nature of everything outside our control, we could cultivate a deeper sense of peace and resilience. This practice encourages us to focus on what we can control, our responses, attitudes, and actions. Incorporating negative visualization into your morning routine can change how you approach your day. Instead of stepping out the door unaware of potential challenges, you're mentally prepared to face them. It's like a mental workout that strengthens your resilience. So when life inevitably throws you a curveball, you're not caught off guard. You've already rehearsed this moment in your mind and can draw upon your pre-visualized strategies to navigate through it. Additionally, this practice has a surprisingly positive effect. It enhances our gratitude for the present moment. By imagining life without some of the things we take for granted, we return to reality with a renewed appreciation for them. It serves as a reminder of how much we have to be thankful for right now. This isn't about fearing loss, but using the thought of it to deepen our appreciation for the present. So how can we practice negative visualization in a healthy and constructive way? Begin with a few moments in the morning to consider potential challenges for the day or broader future possibilities. Visualize how you would ideally respond, the strengths you would use, the lessons you could learn, and how you could grow from the experience. Then, let go of the visualization and move forward with your day, carrying a sense of preparedness and a greater appreciation for your current circumstances. 10. Appreciate your life. Incorporating gratitude into our lives, especially as we end our day, can significantly improve our well-being and outlook. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet profoundly effective way to cultivate this sense of appreciation. Take a few moments before you sleep to reflect on the day and jot down a few things you're grateful for. This could be anything from a kind gesture from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, completing a challenging task, or simply the comfort of your bed at the end of a long day. Writing down what we're grateful for shifts our focus from what's missing in our lives to the abundance that's already there. This practice aligns perfectly with Stoic teachings, which emphasize focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, and on what's within our control rather than what isn't. This change in perspective not only sets the stage for a peaceful night's sleep, free from the turmoil of unmet desires or lingering frustrations, but it also prepares our minds to start the next day with a sense of purpose and appreciation. Why end the day with gratitude? Because it lets us close our day on a positive note, no matter the challenges we may have faced. It's a way to reaffirm the good in our lives, find peace even in turmoil, and nurture a mindset that sees opportunities for growth and joy in every circumstance. This nightly gratitude practice creates a ripple effect, influencing not just how we sleep, but how we wake up and approach our mornings. It transforms our first thoughts of the day from groans about the alarm clock to quiet anticipation of what the new day holds and what new things we might discover to be grateful for. Moreover, this habit of appreciating our life extends beyond our personal sphere. It improves our relationships as we become more aware of the value of those around us and more expressive of our gratitude for their presence in our lives. It deepens our connection to the world as we become more observant of and thankful for the beauty and wonder that surround us, often in the most ordinary moments. As we explore various ways to improve our mornings and, in turn, our lives, let's not forget the importance of ending our day with gratitude. This practice aligns with the Stoic pursuit of a good life, one defined not by external achievements or material possessions, but by inner peace, contentment, and a deep appreciation for the present moment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 10 Stoic strategies for a better morning and a more fulfilling life. Remember, these practices are more than just tasks. They are steps toward a life filled with intention, resilience, and gratitude. Embracing them doesn't mean every day will be perfect, but it does mean you'll face each day stronger and more prepared. If you found this content enlightening and want to dive deeper into the Stoic way of life, check out our playlist packed with insights and practical tips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments below. Let's continue this journey of growth and fulfillment together. Here's to mornings filled with purpose and days lived with intention. Thank you for being part of the Twig Your Man community. See you soon.